Hello there, Virgo. How are you guys doing today? Welcome to your check-in. Let's see what's going on with your energy today. See if you've got any messages that you need to really reflect on. Now, these are timeless readings. To those of you who are new to this channel, thank you so much for being here. These are timeless readings, so please trust that the universe has brought you here because there is something in today's card spread that is meant just for you. Please take what resonates and leave the rest for everyone else. All right, let's take a look at the bottom of the deck today. We've got the Nine of Wands. So you are that battle-worn soldier. The Nine of Wands is the person that's got a lot of grit. Whatever you do, you never give up, you push through, and you are usually very successful because you continue to fight on. Remember also with the Nine of Wands to take a few breaks. It's okay to give yourself a little bit of attention too. Now you've got the Seven of Wands here. You're in a fighting mood, Virgo. You are having to defend your actions, defend your beliefs, defend your property, defend yourself. So remember to establish boundaries with people and leave it at that. Don't go in there and wear yourself out and bring yourself down to that negative level of fighting with other people. You don't need that. You've got bigger fish to fry. Connect with your higher self. Know that any kind of mystery, any questions that you may have about your current situation, that knowledge, the answers are all within you. You have to connect with your higher self. Pray, meditate, do whatever it takes to connect with the divine and listen to your intuition. Wow, lots of wands. Five of Wands. So yeah, lots of noise, competition, rivalry. This is just noise. Know that this is just noise. You being surrounded by all of these wands here, a lot of fire energy. It's trying to tell you here, go within, right? There might be a lot of energy that's not necessarily going to work in your favor here, like this noise. Go within, be the higher person, take the higher ground, and just leave it at that. You don't need this energy to bring you down. All right, the Emperor, yeah. Be the person that kind of sits back. The Emperor wants peace. The Emperor has command of his empire, right? You know, he wants peace. He's the authority. He's the person who sees all. And yeah, definitely set yourself back and realize that this is just noise. Have command of your life. I like that. I really like that. This is a position of leadership too, obviously. Now, you've got the Ace of Cups here, which is a new beginning, an opportunity for you to receive new blessings, new love, if that's what you're looking for. But definitely something is going to happen, is going to be presented to you that is going to really fill you up emotionally. Definitely. I love it. We haven't opened this card. Let's open that one. So you've got the Two of Wands here. You're planning, strategizing here. And I think you're starting to realize that this old place where you were at no longer serves you, and you're starting to see that there's different opportunities that lie elsewhere. And I think that this is a really good position for this new blessing to come in right here at the crown, because yeah, you're planning and strategizing right now, and you're going to make it happen because you've got this new blessing coming along. The Tower moments that happen in your life, whatever it is that's flipped your world upside down, definitely is something that we're going to have to deal with, right? Because it brings a lot of grief, it brings a lot of uncertainty, because things have been flipped around in your life and you're having to literally start over. And this is a perfect example here where you're going to have to start over with these new blessings that are presented to you. Go within, use your intuition, use your higher self to find the reason, to find the purpose and the message behind the lesson that you learned from these Tower moments, whatever it is that's flipped your world upside down. What was the lesson? How did it lead you to your higher and truest self? All right, Temperance. Remember to practice, balance and moderation, right? With the Nine of Wands, that battle-worn soldier. Make sure you're practicing balance and moderation. You can't continue to fight, right? I mean, that's too much work. So trust that you will need to create balance in your life and moderate things in your life. There's also a path here that you need to follow. Trust that the universe is co-creating with you, and trust in divine timing and guidance. It's all going to work out in your favor, so have patience. Strength. Yeah, you're going to have to deal with all of these wands here. All of these wands, you're going to have to find it within you. Trusting your intuition, knowing that you can handle challenges in different ways. It's just a matter of perception, and you will figure out a way to deal with challenges in a different way. You don't have to fight things and fight against people or deal with challenges in the same way that's going to create a lot of conflict and negative energy. Instead, go within and find other ways, creative ways, see things from a different perspective so that you can handle those challenges so it works in your favor. I love the Empress and the Emperor. You've got the counterparts here. So you may be in a position here now where you're going to be able to create abundance in your life. You're going to be able to manifest whatever it is that you desire in your life. This is beautiful. I love the Empress. I think that's just it's one of my favorite cards in the whole tarot is the Empress, because she's the creator, the manifester. She's the mom, the ultimate mom, very caring, very nurturing. The Empress makes things happen, but also knows to stand her ground. She doesn't chase. The Empress does not chase. The Empress lets things come to her, right? Powerful. I love it. Ace of Swords, again, new beginnings or being new ideas, right? New ways of seeing things. The Tower moment, rather than seeing it as a destructive force and something that you need to really fight against, instead work with it. Allow yourself new ideas and have mental breakthroughs that you just will see things so differently, and you're going to know what serves you and what no longer serves you, and you're going to leave behind the things that no longer serve you, because you're going to rebuild your life. You're going to rebuild an aspect of your life, if not your whole life, right? Sometimes the Tower moments, I mean, this is a big deal. All right, Ace of Wands. So Ace of Rods here, new inspiration right next to the Ace of Swords, and then the Ace of Cups. Definitely a lot of new beginnings. You're creating such an abundant and beautiful life here. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I love it. I love it. Okay, let's take a look at the deck here. We've got the Nine of Wands, and then we've got the Four of Swords here. Definitely taking a break, rest, finding peace, giving yourself a chance to really connect with your higher self, with the divine. King of Cups, I love that energy of just love and nurturing. I love it. Compassion. This is great. Hierophant. You always get the Hierophant with me, but definitely you connecting with your higher self and becoming even more spiritual. All right, let's take a look. What else is going to come up for you? What other cards are going to come up? Let's take a look. We've got Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, time to plant the seeds that's going to bring about stability and structure and abundance in your life. Definitely. Time to move forward, though. This is having the plans to do it, but you actually need to actually do it, right? It's more than just having plans. It's you actually taking action. Yeah, so your finances, your wealth may be weighing very heavily in your mind right now. So know that you just need to take action and plant the seeds that's going to lead to success and abundance in the future. Queen of Cups, I love it. So the Queen of Cups is very intuitive. You may be, really starting to connect with your higher self and trusting your intuition. The Queen of Cups is the psychic of the tarot deck. So there's a part of you that's really connecting with that spiritual side of you. Knight of Swords. Wow. Knight of Swords is really strong, forward-moving, charging energy. Very assertive, very impulsive, too. So remember, you may be feeling very impatient right now. Just know that you have to think before you act. Know the consequences of your actions. You've got the Knight of Swords here, but you've got the Knight of Pentacles, which is good because you've got a balance here. This guy doesn't move fast because he's got all the plans and he keeps doing all the plans. This guy just doesn't have a plan. He just charges forward. So this is a good balance between the two. And remember with the Four of Pentacles here that it's okay to hold on to certain ideas. It's okay to think about finances, but don't let it be the only thing that consumes your heart and your mind. Keep yourself open to new possibilities. All right, let's do one more here. The Sun card. Perfect. That's it. The Sun card, everything will be illuminated and everything will be a success for you. It's just a matter of you making the right choices and taking action. I love that the Star card is at the bottom here because this is wish fulfillment. This is independence and freedom. This is you regaining your hope, your faith, and having emotional healing, perhaps from this heartbreak situation here, this Tower moment. All right, let's look at some manifestation cards here. Let's see what messages come up. We've got go wild. Yeah, go wild. In other words, to me, okay, so to me this means, don't restrict yourself, right? Get yourself out of that mental prison and don't restrict yourself. Allow yourself to discover new things, new blessings, new ideas and new energies, new inspiration. Allow yourself to manifest the life of your dreams. Go wild. Take inspired action. So yeah, what did I say earlier? You got to take action. You can't just sit there and plan things over and over. You actually have to do something about it. Clear your mind. Yeah, with the Ace of Swords here, you're going to have mental clarity, mental breakthroughs. So you're going to all of a sudden realize that certain things just really don't belong in your life any longer and that it's time for you to move forward. Bottom of the deck, know your worth. So know your worth, definitely, continue to move forward. Allow yourself to embrace the inner strength that you have. Really recognize and be proud of all of the things that you've accomplished and the fact that you have overcome certain hardships in your life, allow that to be front and center and be proud of it. You've got so much going for you. Virgo, what a beautiful reading. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your time. I will talk to you tomorrow. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share with me in the comments below what resonated with you. I'll talk to you soon. I love you. Have a great day. Bye.